just heaven! You're finally here! My deliverance is at hand. Kind heaven has guided you to me and put an end to my sorrow. Rest for a while, and I will tell you the story of my life. I am the daughter of a prestigious king. My parents died when I was still in my tender youth and recommended me in their last will to my elder brother, by whom I was brought up. In our house there was no lack of company. Neighbors and friends visited us often, and we showed the greatest hospitality to everyone. One evening, a stranger came riding to our castle and begged for shelter for the night. We granted his request with ready courtesy, and he was shown to a room. Later that night, I too lay my limbs in my soft bed. Hardly had I slept for a short time when the sound of faint and delightful music awoke me. By the light of my night lamp, I saw the stranger enter my room through 2 doors, which were fast bolted. He came to me and said that by dark magic arts which were at his command, he had caused the lovely music to sound in order to awaken me, and he now forced his way through all fastenings within the intention of offering me his hand and heart. I was frightened by his dark arts and denied his proposal. He remained for a time standing without moving, when all at once he angrily declared he would revenge himself and find means to punish my pride, and left the room. I had a very restless night, and when morning came I hurried to my brother, but did not find him in his room. Neither were any of the servants. Out of nowhere I then heard the stranger mutter some words which deprived me of consciousness. When I came to my senses again, I found myself in this last imprisonment. The magician appeared once again, and said he had changed my brother into a stag. My castle, with all that belonged to it, diminished in size by his arts, and shut up within a glass chest. And my people, who were all turned into smoke, he had confined in vases. He told me that if I would now comply with his wish, it was an easy thing for him to put everything back in its former state. I again refused as I had the first time. He vanished and left me in my prison to look day after day upon my castle and subjects in their diminished form. Your entire journey has taken place within the tiny castle, which is the only way to enter this enchanted grove. Watching you make your way through the passages and freeing my subjects from their vaporous imprisonment has brought me new hope. Thank you for your bravery. Now the greatest danger is before you. The ghost magician waits in his tower of darkness for your arrival. He may offer you many things, but you must go only to the red wardrobe and cast the elementals you have gained throughout the hidden passages into it by striking the wardrobe with your staff. Only then can the spell be broken. I have faith in you, wizardling. Good luck, and make haste.
Even though you have come unannounced and by force, I will still treat with you. You have learned much, wizardling. While you may imagine you have done well, many of your accomplishments can still be turned to the light or the dark side. You can join me, and I will teach you to master the dark arts. If your concern is for the princess, others will come and seek to free her. So this should not weigh heavily on your thoughts. Seek to destroy me, and you will discover a wrath you have never imagined. Join me, and the dark arts will be at your command. All that is required for you to become my apprentice is to cast the elementals you have gained throughout the hidden passages into the blue wardrobe by striking it with your staff. Come to me, wizardling. You have learned the skills that will sustain you against all temptation. The dark arts are vast, and there is no limit to how powerful you will become as my apprentice. Your training begins now. Spar with me and demonstrate your power. You have great potential, wizardling, and I am proud of you. This is only the beginning. Take this book and enchanted robe. You have more than earned them through your deeds. One last task, wizardling. You must venture into the dark portal on the edge of my tower. Go now. Your training here is done.